And Torsten Askervold sits in fourth. So he definitely trying to pick up some points. 40 laps to go. The race is underway. Brendan will be available for autographs a little later in the evening. I'm sure if you want to offer him up a birthday dinner from Spicy Papaya, they're still serving. All right, I forgot to tell you, there is a bonus of 20 points for any rider who can lap the pack. This is above and beyond the intermediate sprints. So Torsten says, it's been a while since I've taken a lap. Generally, it's a difficult thing for one rider to do alone, as the pack can circulate, share their energy, where when Torsten gets tired, he has no one else to help him out and rest with. 38 laps to go. Torsten trying to set up and at least start off the race with a bang. Again, 5, 3, 2, and 1 points are available on our intermediate sprint laps. Category 3 should be getting ready to go. They're coming up next, our final race of the night. Torsten checking over his shoulder. 37 laps to go for the man with that fluorescent helmet. Easy to pick out. Now, some of our other riders may think it's early, so to try and spend a lot of energy to get up there with Torsten, who can probably still sprint pretty well, spend all that energy and he still beats me in the sprint. I'm just going to wait back in the pack here, take my odds, and try and do something more later. All right, we've got a bell. 36 laps to go. Points next time around. The bell is ringing. 36 laps to go. Points next time. So Torsten on cruise control here, trying to accelerate a little bit as the pack's going to try and claw back a little bit here with their acceleration. Or maybe that's the plan. Now that I've got my points, I'm going to rest for a little bit. Looks like Boettcher and Williams in the season battling on the points race here. And it is Williams, Boettcher, and Chip Chase. Again, Torsten, our leader, with 5. Kenny Williams with 3. Randy Boettcher with 2. And Dave Chip Chase with 1, unofficially. So everybody all together here. Our front runners at the front of the pack, looking for a little help from other riders in the group. Stangland says, time to make everybody consider whether that first sprint was worth going for. He's going to sit up too. "33 laps to go. We've got a breakaway. Hawkinson, Shimada, and Stangland. All 3 of these riders have good endurance and the ability to sprint. Looks like Ivia Drain says, I need to be up there. Torsten says, yep, time to pay attention. Watch the front runners. Three riders and the pack right behind him at 32 laps to go. 32 laps to go. Hawkinson in the black uniform on the front with the red. The red and black of James Shimada now coming through for Cucina Fresca, and the black and green of Stangland for the Keller Rohrbach team. 31 and a bell. 31 laps to go and a bell. We've got points next time around. The pack all together. And the acceleration coming from mid-pack here as it looks like Shimada and Stangland getting overtaken. I see Randy Betcher for Single Malt Velo on the front. Williams on his hip through the turn. Here comes the acceleration. It looks like, is Solinsky going to get it? Whoa, too close for me to call. Solinsky, Williams, Stengland, and Betcher all right there. Going to the camera. Solinsky with the 5 points on the sprint.
Come on, Joseph!
So tied for the lead, Askervold and Solinsky. Both of those riders back in the pack. But actually, it's Williams in the lead with 6. Tied for second are Askervold and Solinsky with 5 apiece. 4 for Betcher in 4th. Chip Chase and Stengland have 1 apiece. So again, it's Williams, our JL Velo Leaders jersey rider in the pack. 1 point lead over Askervold and Solinsky, who are tied with 5 apiece. Dave DiPietrillo out in front. He needs some points. It's 27 laps to go. Again, our points leader about mid-pack. He's right behind Solinsky, who's 1 rider behind Torsten. So everybody with the big points right near each other. 26 and a bell, 26 and a bell, 26 laps to go. Everybody pedaling and waiting for it. Stengland trying to control Torsten Askervold, and Torsten athletically getting around here. All right, it is going to be Torsten, Stengland, I want to say Solinsky over Haldeman. In the lead of the bike race with 10 points, it's Askervold. In second with 7, it looks like Solinsky. Williams sits in third with 6, 4 for Betcher and Stengland, and tie for Chip Chase and Haldeman with 1 apiece. Again, it is Askervold, our leader, with 10. Solinsky sits in second. Oh, look at this. Chip Chase and Rory Jack trying to make a move. Ted Scott going as well. So they've got the straightaway covered. Rory Jack and Dave Chip Chase. Chip Chase does have 1 point. .22 laps to go for Rory Jack and Dave Chip Chase. Ted Scott trying to make it a 3 Musketeers group out in front. Oh, Ted's going to relinquish this and save it. Half a lap by our 2-rider breakaway. Half a lap. Chip Chase and Rory Jack, these two working together. This is pretty bold here, folks. They have enough time to chip at some points and get up back to our leaders. 21 and a bell, 21 and a bell. 2 places in the field. two places in the field at 21 laps to go. All right, Rory and Chip Chase going to be making their way around. And it looks like they're going to work together here, trading sprints possibly. Oh, I take it back. Jack and Chip Chase. All right, here comes the drag race for 2 and 1 points, and it's going to be 2 for Askervold and 1 for Betcher.
Go, Delta!
In the lead of the bike race with 12, it's the man with that neon helmet. These guys are still counting down the laps. 12 for Askervold, then it looks like 7 for Solinsky in second, 6 for Williams in third. Betcher now in fourth with 5 with Rory Jack. 4s for Chip Chase and Stangland, 1 for Haldeman. Everybody else needs points. All right, so Chip Chase and Rory Jack working together here. They know if they can get some more points, they're going to be skyrocketing up into the top places. 18 to go. Robinson needs some points. He's out hunting our front runners, and he's got some good guys with him. Zach Jones, Williams, Hawkinson and Robinson dueling for the front of the chase here, but Rory Jack and Dave Chip Chase thinking about 20 points. Again, if they can catch our big pack of riders, they get a bonus of 20 points and the pack loses a lap they have to do. Chip Chase and Rory Jack thinking, we can move into first and second right away if we can get 20 points here. So the pack, Torsten Askervold, wondering if he's going to get caught here. The bell for our leaders. The bell for our chase group. And the pack coming into the bell. They're not eligible for any points next time around, as all the points seem to be up the road. But they're trying not to get caught. All right, here comes Chip Chase and Jack. And it's 5 for Chip Chase, giving him 9. 3 for Jack, giving him 8. And DiPetrello sprinting ahead of Williams. In the lead of the bike race with 12, it is Askervold. 9 for Chip Chase in second, 8 for Jack in third. Williams and Solinsky tied with fourth with 7 apiece. Looks like Betcher with 5, 4 for Stangland, 2 for DiPetrello, and 1 for Haldeman. Rory Jack and Dave Chip Chase looking at the back of the pack. Are they going to wait for another point sprint, or are they going to go for the 20?
Come on, Delta!
This is definitely one way for them to win the race without having to take the lap. But they can see those guys. So if those two make it into the pack, the front of the race will switch to Hawkinson, DiPetrello. Torsten Askervold says, we're not getting lapped that easy. 12 to go for the 2 leaders. 12 to go for the guys counting down the laps. Ooh, the pack accelerating here. Things coming a little unhinged. Ay, you're killing me. All right, here they come into the bell. 11 to go. Chip Chase and Rory Jack trying to take control of the bike race here. They're doing it the hard way, going off the front. Stangland trying to bridge up here as the pack falling apart. All right.
Go, Delson, go!
Chip Chase and Jack. It's going to be Rory Jack with 5-3 for Chip Chase. All right, here comes the sprint for the 2 and 1 points, and it's going to be Williams and Hawkinson. Oh, they are trying to get the 20 points. Chip Chase and Rory Jack have made it. This is the front of the race. Bart Hawkinson counting down the laps. It's 8 to go. You guys are in front of the race as Chip Chase and Jack have made 20. Rory Jack is our leader with 33. Chip Chase is in second with 32. Third place right now is Askervold with 12. Seven to go. 7 laps remaining. Again, Rory Jack in the lead with 13 points. Oh, we're going to have guys lose a lap. What? Chip Chase is in.
Woo!
So it's Askervold in third. Williams sits in fourth with 9. Fifth place is 7 points for Solinsky. Sixth is Betcher with 5. Stangland is in seventh with 4. So Williams, our best placed rider in the breakaway group up front. Stangland trying to get there. So Chip Chase and Rory Jack trying to cover their lead here. Because if these guys make it around and get some 20 points. So Chip Chase, you can see Rory Jack at the front of the pack. It looks like Robinson, Williams, Hawkinson, and DiPetrillo. So Williams maybe now into third place on the tiebreaker. He's tied with Torsten for third. So if DiPetrillo and Williams can make it around to the pack in half a lap here with 4 to go. Oh my, what a bike race. And the Opportunists coming up big. These guys are counting down the laps here. Again, Rory Jack with 33, 32 for Chip Chase. Williams and Askervold are tied with 12 apiece for third. Fifth place is Solinsky with 7. Sixth is a tie between Betcher and Robinson. Eighth is 4 points for Stangland. Ninth is 3 apiece for DiPetrillo and Hawkinson. So DiPetrillo here trying to break the tie for ninth here. Here they come into 2 to go. 2 to go. Come on, folks. Kenny trying to get some points and stay out ahead of Torsten. Stangland trying to break the tie, trying to get up ahead here. Two to go for the pack.
Come on, Delta!
Again, ties broken on our final finish here. One to go for our leaders. Our front runners sitting up a little bit. Our front chasers, I should say. Will Kirk Robinson giving it one good lap here. Torsten rolling up the gear. Oh, and they're sitting up on the backstretch. Torsten might be able to get him. All right, here he comes. Trying to pick up 5 big points and help his placing overall. Dave DiPetrello Williams confirming the 3rd place overall. Zach Jones getting into some points. Here comes Bart Hawkinson. And Torsten not getting any points. So he won't break the tie with Williams. But how about it for Rory Jack and Dave Chimp Chase? Rory Jack winning the 9th here with 33.